right. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Bahasar Wachai Kodash. I want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. All right, on Zahab, Spirit Wind Judah. All right, today I want to go into a topic entitled Feminism Gave Women Their Own Reality. Feminism gave women their own reality. All right, and I'm going into this, all right, in response to a book that I had been scamming through, reading a chapter here and there called The Rational Male. And it encourages us men to think rational and understand the fallacies behind a lot of men's mindsets, a lot of fallacies and beliefs behind your conditioning, all right, that'll put you basically in a beta male state. All right. One being the concept of marriage in a modern world. All right. The concept of marriage in a modern world, or the hoops and turns that you have to go through to talk to a modern woman. All right. Or maybe feeling inadequate towards certain women. All right, whatever it may be. All right, but in summary, all right, one thing that the book kept reiterating was that feminism, in so many words, gave women their own reality. All right, what do I mean by that? It ultimately wasn't feminism. Ultimately, it was Satan. All right, going back to the garden with Eve. All right, in short, the serpent really promised Eve a share in his kingdom and also her own reality, from that perspective. So what does it mean by, these women were given their own reality? All right, you have to remember, in the garden, all right, the first kingdom on earth, all right, was when Adam was the king of the earth, which is Yahushai. The Most High said, "It is not good for man to be alone. Let me make him a helpmeet. Let me find him a helpmeet." And the Most High took one of Adam's ribs, which is really his kinsman, his cousin per se, all right, his kinswoman, all right, and she was an offshoot of man, hence one man, all right, and she was simply supposed to be a helpmeet. All right, in one book that I read, Going Into the Ways of the East, that word helpmeet went into the word stand by or stand before, because the woman's original goal was her original role, was to really stand in front of her man like a waitress, waiting on his next request. So that word help me literally went into a word, which I had to look it up in the blue letter. It's a lot for not knowing it off the bat. But it really went into the role of a woman standing before him, waiting on his next request. Because a woman's job was to please her man. It was to serve her man. All right, because men had their own worlds. So your estate, all right, your estate, all right, your wealth, all right, that was your world, all right. See, right now we don't have worlds because we are in Esau's world and we're workers. We're wage slaves in Esau's world. You see, we're wage slaves in Esau's world. And Shalom Zaquan, all right, and Shalom to you, Akim, and you sisters. You tuning into this live stream, and the license plate says 144. Okay, but all right, to you brothers and sisters in this live stream, but we're in Esau's world. We're in Esau's reality, and in this demonic kingdom, Satan gave women, all right, ultimately Eve, her own reality, in turn to overthrow Adam. All right. And it's spiritual. It's spiritual, man. Women are basically guys in this kingdom. All right. Now that's not to exalt them, like, hey, the black woman is God, but she's basically on the level of a God. And I think she has spiritual wickedness in high places dealing with her. That's why she have a dream that you're talking to another woman, or and it might be true. She have a dream, she have a hunch. Why would she have a hunch of something like that when the Most High says a man can have more than one woman? Well, the average man in the Bible had more than one woman, because that's part of the perks. That little intuition she has, a little clairvoyance she has, is part of the perks to her really being like a joint heir in Esau's kingdom due to that covenant that was made in the garden. All right. But when you watch shows like Marriage at First Sight, or you hear women modern day expectations for a man, is really that woman making an effort to fit that man in her reality, fit her and fit him into her matrix. See, when you and most of you brothers have this experience, right? But when you talk to a woman who is modern, she's making an effort on a subconscious level to fit you into her frame or her world, her matrix. All right. As it says in the scriptures, why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? But you can have that mindset to a woman. All right. You can start shaving a beard or giving yourself an Egyptian beard with that perfect line, surrounding the beard, going against your laws. All right, to fit into her reality. Going completely bald with the shiny head. All right. Or dressing a certain way. All right, to fit into that modern man frame of how she think you should be in her reality. I've heard a woman say, it was a woman that was my coworker. She was like, I won't let my husband grow his beard like that. You know what I mean? I think I was talking about my beard, or either my hair or my beard. It was like, I won't let, nah, she was talking about my beard. She's like, I won't let my husband. I'm like, damn. You wouldn't let your Lord, you know what I mean? Like that's the ownership that these women have over their husband, and in their mindset that they have ownership over us because we're in their reality now. That's why a lot of men, they go in monk mode or they prefer to be single, because when you join your lives with a woman, like there's always that tug of war of her making an effort to fit you into her feminist reality, her feminist frame, her feminist matrix, and it has nothing to do with marriage. I call it like the Ken Barbie paradigm, where you're more like her Ken Barbie man, her Ken Barbie, and that's after she's statistically played the field and did all these things. And the scripture says that our wives should be a harlot in the city. So that's not to say, I'm talking down on women that have had a past, because in America that's just normal. But to fit you into her world, that's the problem. You see, to fit you into her reality, and Satan has given women your property, your servant, your helpmeet. In his twisted, dark reality, he's given a woman a one-up on man, and he's given a woman her own reality. A woman who was once your helpmeet, you're a waitress, you're a housekeeper, all right? You're a nourisher, your strength, all right? And your domestic support. Now you're in her world. Now you're in her. That's why women can juggle men or play out their options on social media or just in the world, because they have their own. You're part of their reality. So I believe that bald-headed demon, like Jada Pinkett Smith, I think she's set up by the elites to create this paradigm with this alpha female bullshit, where, for example, Will is one of her dynamics. Because a lot of women, they want dynamics. They want to be the masculine and a man being the feminine, and he's one of her whores, really. One of her little niggas, you see? One of her little beta male dynamics, you see? Because Esau setting it up to where you can fit into her reality. And that's a twisted, dark, parallel universe we live in, right? But, I mean, that's pretty much the point, Hey, and brother brought up the scripture. I can't read it word for word because I'm driving, but I know that scripture verbatim. Well, not verbatim, but roughly paraphrasing, that a woman shall compass a man. And for that to even be written, that shows you what type of world we lived in an ancient world, for that to be looked at as a punishment, like, damn, a woman shall compass a man. Now, women are looking at you with business suits on, looking at you like, how much money do you make? All right? How tall are you? That's why they have this concept of dating and being single, that's really for women. So they can exercise all their options in their queendom. In their queendom. You see? See, in the kingdom, women are going to come back into our reality. They're going to be a part of our world. And we're going to be under Yahweh's reality. All right, the kingdom of heaven is really Yahweh's reality. Yahweh, if he ruled the world, which he will rule the world, according to the scriptures, we're going to be in Yahweh's reality. In his mind is like your mind is a world in itself. It's just like a universe. So the kingdom of heaven will be permeated with the mindset of Yahweh. And within that, we're going to be joint heirs in his kingdom, and women are going to live in our reality. All right, that's why you're going to have a variety of women, and that's why Israelite men are attracted to all types of women. All right, you're going to have all types of women, but furthermore, not just for decoration or props, all right, in your kingdom. They're going to have duties. So you're going to have women that they specify, for example, in washing your feet and massaging your feet. You're going to have a woman that's a specialist in massaging the tissues in your back. All right, they're going to go back to their servant spirit. All right, because women make great service and administrators, and you can't knock them. I'm not saying it to belittle them. It's just facts. Women are great in their life. All right. I don't want to, personally, I don't want a man to massage me. I want a woman to massage me. You know, if I ever go to a massage parlor, I prefer a female waitress over a male waitress. I prefer a female housekeeper. I like that feminine energy I like that feminine in that servant position, man. All right? You see? You see relics. You see remnants of women when you go out to service providers, man. Like I said, if you ever got a massage, you got a woman massaging you, all right? That's the woman. That's what a woman is. You go to a hotel. Let me drink this water. All right, my mouth, I'm getting dry. All right. And if your brothers and sisters are going to work, man, I pray you have Ashma Shai, strengthen your spirit to deal with the job for the day, man. I know how chaotic it can be. All right, if you're just getting off work, may you have a peaceful rest. All right. But long story short, the Most High gave women reality, and you see relics of women. That's what I was gonna say. You see remnants of women when you go out. When you go to a restaurant, and you have a woman that's a waitress. All right, which that's an actual gender role. When a woman is a waitress, that's a gender role. We just not used to having shit as men. All right, but really a woman is supposed to be a waitress. Standing in front of you waiting on your command. That's where you get the word waitress from. Her job is to wait. All right? Wait on your command. And it might seem far-fetched now because we've been formatted to fit in their reality. Boyfriend, girlfriend, equality, 50-50, because we don't have any estates. See, if you own your own estate, there's no point in having a woman that's equal with you. If you own your own estate, there's no room to have a woman that's 50-50, because this is your world. Your estate is your world. The average Israelite man doesn't have his own estate, and even if he did, it's an estate in his enemy's empire, in his enemy's kingdom. You see, in the kingdom we're gonna have our own estate, and that's down to the lowest status Israelite. And now you're gonna see these positions of women play out. It's not just for sex, man. That's part of it. But it's not just for sex. It's like these women serve you, man. See, we don't have a fucking kingdom. This is Esau's kingdom. So he has our women. He did what any king would do. Take your fucking woman. That's why your woman has her alarm set in the morning time to go to work. That's why she's flipping over her laptop to work from home. This man has our women, and they empower his kingdom. Because Israelite women, they go hard. Israelite women, you can't take that from them. They go hard in like school. They go hard on them jobs, especially like desk type shit. They go hard in that shit. Maybe not manual or like leadership, but when it comes to administrative, school stuff, they got it. They Esau's kingdom. He took out helpmeets, man. Same thing with us. All right, but in the kingdom, you're gonna see women play that role, man. You're gonna see women play that role of organizing and managing things in your kingdom. You're gonna see women play that role of really, like I said, being masseuses and waitresses and servants and cupbearers. Now, because they're gonna go back to they're gonna live in your reality. It's like a parallel universe. In their reality, all right, we're one of the options. In their reality, they could assess our value based on our height, our penis size, our income, 6 feet, 6 pack, 6 figures. That's in their reality. And Satan gave them. Feminism is the energy of the philosophy of Satan. All right? But in our reality, which is Yahweh Shai's reality, or Yahweh Shai's kingdom, all right? Nah, our value is going to be that we're our servants of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. And our value is going to be, hey, we're going to be rich. And in our reality, she's going to be helpmeets, servants. The foreign women are going to be concubines. You're going to have women for different roles. You might have women that are fanners. They just fan you. You see it coming to America, that first one, fuck the second one. The second one had good little gems in it. But the first one was the SHIT, in my opinion. It's one of those classics, American classics. But you're going to have a woman for every role, man. All right? That's why, hey, the scripture says, surely your turning of things upside down should be as sin as the potter's clay, man. That's why our nation is fucked. Starting with the head. Because even the northern kingdom has, like, they still got their family structure for the most part, I would think. With the southern kingdom, man, it's, oh my gosh, man, it's fucked up. It's fucked up because he put the woman over us, thus said the Lord. As for my people, children are their oppressors, which is their indignant servant is Esau, Edom, and women rule over us, man. What type of mental illness is that, man? You put a horse head on a bare body, a horse's head on a bare body type shit, man. All right? So that's the world we live in, brothers. We have to understand that we're in a woman's reality. When you get with a woman, she's making an effort to fit you into her reality. That's why, for brothers who don't have a woman, and people say they weepest though they weep not, man. And it does tell you that, a man who doesn't have a woman will go up and down mourning, because we desire women, on so many facets of our being and our essence, we desire women. But in this world, if you don't have a woman, or if you don't have a woman, really you winning. Really you're winning. All right? All you have to do is give yourself a routine. You could go to a bar this day, you go to a park this day, you go to a museum this day. Everything I said was pretty affordable, Don't just make your life about not having a woman, even if you're burning. We're soldiers, so we gotta have some level of suffering. And I know it can be hard, but you could see, you have the opportunity to build your own world, even in this man's kingdom. Single is not defined by what you don't have. It's defined by what you make of what you have. All right. You see, being single is not defined by what you don't have. It's defined by what you make of what you have. Build your own world, man. Sunday you might set the grill out, might throw some on the grill Sunday. Saturday might be maintenance, repair day, work on your car or whatever. Friday or down here Friday we camp. Thursday, like I said, you might go to a museum, you might go to a bar or something, But you might get your movie collection up. Me and the elder brother Kazak was talking about those dystopian movies. I want to get my collection up with that, man. Just be a connoisseur with those movies. Just make that my thing. I will permit, because we are busy. All right. But that's the thing, man. That's the distinction between this world and the ancient world. In the ancient world, men had their own world. Even a common man had his own reality, his own estate, and a woman was his helpmeet. But in this kingdom, now, that's why I understand it's really a woman's world. And you live in a woman's world. And you live it's an attempt to get you to live in an individual woman's world. And even then, she could divorce you. You trim your way, you get married through the state, and you have these little ones. And then when she's tired and she sees a better deal in her opinion, she could leave you and divide the family up so she could live in her kingdom. Basically, women want to live in their kingdom and not be confined or restrained, man. All right. And the king of Babylon had given them the liberty to do so, man. And all you have to do is read the scriptures and see how women are living contrary to the scriptures. The thing they make an effort to pull, the world they make an effort to pull you in is not of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. All right? And that's why the scripture says, I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, her hands is bands. Whoso pleases the Most High shall escape from her. And in these videos that brothers put up of women commit adultery, like why aren't these women slaughtered, man? That's supposed to be a punishment for adultery, man. This is a feminine, wacky tacky, LGBTQ weak, emasculated kingdom, man, of no justice. All right, but that's pretty much the point, man. All right, that these individual women, each individual American modern woman has her own reality, has her own world, and when a woman comes into this truth, she really has to denounce that world to live in her man's world. You see? And the scripture says, there's going to be trouble in the flesh. So even if a sister has a husband, they're still going to have disagreements, maybe arguments. That's common in this kingdom. That's common. They have disagreements and stuff. Even if they're both in the knowledge, you gotta be real. You gotta be realistic, But the mindset is the intent. Mindset is the intent, but like I said, man, for brothers who don't have a woman, and brothers who live their single life, you have to be appreciative of what you have, and for brothers who do have a woman, like a lot of us brothers have women, you still have to understand that, how can I put this? We live for Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, nobody else, if that makes sense. But with that, I do hope you brothers and sisters are edified. Once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Chaha Kudash. I also want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who well. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. Abba, Kameh, Shalom.